everybody! How is everyone's... Checks the watch. How's everyone's Monday going? Gotta remember what day of the week it is. What is everyone up to today? How is everyone doing? Yeah, of course. We're just here to help people out, hook people up. If you've tuned into the stream before, you popped into the Discord and you've reached out to me. Like, we've helped out people. We hooked up somebody today. Oh, I can't remember. There was definitely a new player today who... Yeah. Wasn't it? It was G Puelo, right? Yeah, we hooked some people up like today with some new stuff. Got them all figured out. Settled in on Mars. Great stuff. We started sending out some risky hauler missions, hoping to break some of these hauling rovers, actually, so we could turn them into explorer rovers. Got a bit of a slow patch-up going on for those guys. But, yeah, so we're here today. We're answering new player questions. Any questions that anybody has, we are happy to answer. And we're also digging into some of the new stuff that's coming in the very near future. Has anybody had a chance to check out those leaks over on the Discord, see what's going on, see what's up? Well, I think one of the things we wanted to try and hit today was going to be advanced scavenging. When ROI. Heard tell about something with 3 plots next to each other turning into something. Yeah, so Meldrak, what they're referring to there is habitats and settlements coming in the near future. Where ideally you will have 3 plots of land next to each other. Any individual plot that you have a habitat on, you're going to be able to rent out your stuff on that plot. Let people use those buildings. And if you have a big settlement, like you see on screen here, we have a bunch of plots all over the place. You need at least 3 settlements in that big, or at least 3 plots in that big settlement, all with habitats on them, in order to make your whole place accessible to everybody. When ROI? I think any day now. It's coming soon. It must be. People keep asking, and I think it's happening. Had a question. Will the library be useful for the new training? Absolutely. Space will a habitat take? Don't know off the top of my head. Not a number that I think we've put out there to the public yet. Might be coming in the near future. Keep an eye out on the leaks channel. 3 plots in a row? Yeah, sure. 3 plots. Any 3 connected plots. Set them up however you want. Doesn't really matter. So... will the library be helpful in the new training? So, this is something we definitely want to talk about. So, let's say you are in your greenhouse, and you're growing carrots, and you're getting farming experience, because you're practicing farming on Mars, and you're building up that experience, and then you head to your training hall, and you're like, cool, I want to train my farming skill. So we know, based on a post of Mitch's over in the Discord leaks, that we're going to need the science research, like the different researches that you get from the library in order to train those skills. So if you're like a farming level 1 and you want to go to farming level 2, probably you're going to need some life science research to go along with that farming experience. Just like how I think in the shop there's already like a little bit of a thing in here for... maybe it's not in here. Did we see it in the marketplace for scavenging? Scavenging research, right? Hey, PD, welcome on into the chat. Hey, Transform, EB, welcome. Another soundtrack drop or something to refill our vibes. It's definitely something that would be great to have in the future. I don't know if it's anything that's planned right now. I'm sure that players would appreciate it, though. Yeah, so you see here, novice scavenging research. So, you know, similar to your life science, your chemistry, this is, you know, probably also going to be made in the library, and in order to level up your scavenging, you're going to have to train it and, like, build it up in the library, use those in conjunction to level up your skills. anyone just tuning in, and if you missed our last stream, we always have some stuff in the shop here available at relatively cheap prices. We also have some stuff sitting in the inventory. If there's anything you ever see that's sitting around in the inventory that you're like, hey, I'd like to buy that, just reach out to me. I'll hook some new players up with the cheapest deals and do what I can to help people out. While we're in here, what were we looking for? We were going to answer some more questions about the library, if people had them. Oh, this was one of the things we want to try and do today as well. We want to try and get this scavenging XP. We're so close to 30,000. And really want to try and get there. Just a little bit of advanced scavenging. Excuse me. Thought I was going to sneeze. Think we're doing okay. Alright. Huh. Bio, welcome on into the chat. First time, welcome, welcome. How'd you find us? Where are you from? Alright, let's scavenge a little bit. Maybe we're going to run out of stamina before we actually level up here. Ah, from Portugal. Right on. Always interested to see where all of our different players are tuning in from. Are you a first-time player? Any new players, brand new players in the chat today? How to unlock that other scavenging tool. So how to get this guy? Hey, EB, that's exciting. Me, new players, awesome. Any questions anybody has, throw them out there. So how do we unlock this scavenging tool? So if you go to the shop, there are 2 ways we can acquire it right now. You can either use your resource credits and spend 100 credits to pick one up right here. Ah, nice. Yeah, so 100 credits and you can pick one up right here. Or in Duskworks supplies, you can once a day pick them up here for 50 Dusk. Not new, I'm a founder. Welcome in. Infinite Nexus, welcome on in. Hey, happy to have everybody tuning in. New people showing up, always happy to have everybody. Where's everybody from? How do I get resource credits? So, you'll get some resource credits just from finishing the tutorial. You can also pick up resource credits using the resource NFTs that you'll see over on AtomicHub. And the breakdown of how many you get for each of those is over there. A Colombian living in Germany, Slovenia. We got such a wide audience. You guys are all great. Oh, man. Oh, this is another one I'm very curious about. Nebraska, Ukraine, right on. Anybody who, you're a regular player, tuning in all the time, what songs do you pick on the soundtrack? Do you just keep it going all the time? Do you play muted? Do you have a favorite? Always curious. Make sure the resource NFT has a rarity and not just soil or something. Yes. Make sure you're actually buying a resource NFT, not a random named resource. Muted, sorry. That's all good. It's not for everyone. Maybe you got your own stuff going on. Yeah, so we're just refreshing all of our stuff here. So yeah, in preparation for the training hall coming tomorrow. Tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Thursday. If you're paying attention to the tweets. Training hall is coming on Thursday. In preparation for the training hall... No, not tomorrow. It's Thursday. I don't know what day of the week it is. Pay no attention to me. Oh, man. In preparation for the training hall coming on Thursday... I'm trying to get that scavenging XP as high as I can go, right? Because we talked a little bit about it in the Discord. And, oh yeah, Eeyore, that's definitely coming. We're going to restock those Duskwork accommodations. It's on our radar. It's something we got to get done. Yeah, we want to pile up that scavenging XP. We know that 20,000 experience is level 50. And we know that there's 200 levels in any given skill. So, man, we got a long way to go. Soul integration it's going. Not my specific department, but I hear it's chugging along. So, I'm just the guy who plays the game. I'm excited. I can't wait till we're on the Soul Chain. That's going to be great. Will it be possible to create your own resource NFTs from in-game resources? So, I don't know about specifically resource NFTs, but I know that we have plans in the future to be able to create your own NFTs in the game for some things. Specifically what things? That's like to be planned, to be decided, but it's, you know, it's on the roadmap. It's something that we are intending, so. Oh yeah, so if you're a... Oh, sorry, you're not gonna be able to post links here, easily killed, sorry. Hey, Neem, welcome on in! Always happy to see anyone from NFG tuning in. These guys over there are fantastic. Great to work with, love seeing their stuff all the time. They post equally helpful tutorials. Okay, so, what are we having a look at next? We were about to head over to... I had something in mind. Oh, we were piling up regolith. Little late, but good to be here. Hey, welcome on in. Happy to have you. Yeah, so we're trying to pile up our scavenging experience. Thank you. People are always impressed with the audio quality for what is a free headset, for how nice things are coming through. I too am here to learn. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I mean, ask your questions. We'll do our best. We'll tackle anything anyone wants to know. BB8 is definitely the comment I get fairly often. Yep. Same color scheme. So we're gonna get, with mining rigged, you also get experience. So the future of experience and definitely, and like skills in different areas. So things that we can kind of guess at for sure. We're gonna look at, like, you know, you're probably gonna get we know we get scavenging XP. It's something we've already been getting. We could probably take good guesses at like farming experience because we grow stuff. We could probably mining, or becoming a miner and gaining mining experience from your mining rigs. Probably a good guess. Maybe, you know, you look at some of your other buildings. I'm sure there's going to be associated skills for each of these, like, you know, a chemist, a machinist, probably also chemist for Sab reactor, but, you know, a fabricator. You know, all of these with the asterisks of, like, haven't checked it out, don't know personally. These are my speculation and, like, the stuff that I'd be excited to see. But we do know that skills are coming, and they're going to come in all shapes and forms. Lots of them tied into all the buildings and stuff. Oh man, we got some salvaged rovers. Yeah, I've been breaking a lot of rovers recently, so we're patching ours back up, and we're seeing how those are going. Ooh, that's brutal. We didn't get back one of the chassis from one of the ones we built there. Ooh. So I know one of the things a lot of new players were asking about was how to make their own power cells. So that's a YouTube tutorial that we have coming out in the near future for everybody. I know it was a high request from a lot of people. Who will be the first Martian Walter White? Yeah, the first chemist, or the first, you know, any particular skill. I'm so excited to see the first people max out their skills at 200. That's going to be so impressive. May have missed it, but what day will the training hall drop? Thursday. If you pay attention, that was out on the Twitter. When is the XP coming? So currently you can get XP from scavenging, XP in lots of other areas, maybe in conjunction with the training hall. Not a specific timeline on that one, just coming in the near future. But not something I'm privy to on the exact timing. Heard rumors on PvP down the road and possible other planets. What are your thoughts on that? I am psyched. So PvP, not like PvP specifically, but I know like a lot of people, that's like their main focus, and they're really excited to be like rover combat with like either arenas or like rover racing maybe. I'm more of like a big collaborative PvE kind of guy. Like, I'm very excited to see like, each of us commit a rover to, like, go on a mission together, and we get better and better rewards the more people pile in, and, like, maybe depending on, you know, somebody is going to lose, we know at least one person is going to lose their rover, and once you get bigger, maybe 2 people, and maybe the rewards get better and better depending on meeting certain amounts of people piling in. Like, that kind of collaborative gameplay over combative gameplay is really cool to me. So that stuff definitely coming in the future. Other planets, I think other planets have just been speculative. I think if anything, it'd be the moons that we would be seeing first. When will XP be able to be used? Thursday, in the training hall. When the training hall drops. Training hall will be another building. You can actually see the spoiler for that on the Discord. The leak has already been posted. First time to the stream. Hey, welcome on in. Leah, how'd you find us? Where are you from? Always love to hear where people found the link, how you found your way here, and where in the world you are from. I love hearing how diverse everybody here is, just all over. Tommy says, GrilledCheeseSandies, do you have details about working together with friends in the future? Yeah, so I mean, we could talk a little bit about, what that's gonna look like in terms of, is this, oh, this is, having a sad time here, just, thinking that we still have recipes that just haven't cleared in the cache. Found it in recommended channels. Wow, call me trader. That's exciting. Some organic channel growth right there. Come on, I'm from Mars. That's good. So working together with friends, we know settlements and habitats are coming, and we know that settlements are going to give the option to work together collaboratively in one group. So you don't have to, like, be connected or, like, connect all your lands together or anything like that. We're just going to have the option to play collectively and collaboratively once we have settlements together. Let's finish up splitting some more water. Would I recommend buying a mining rig? I already have 4 lands, 13 solar, CAD, water filter, a greenhouse. Is the mining rig a good next step? Hey, absolutely. Yeah, so based on your setup there, it definitely sounds like the next natural step is going to be your mining rig. So if you look at it in terms of what you already have, your water filter is going to benefit from getting that ice really easily, so you have lots of ice. And looking forward with the mining rig, all the regolith you could get from it, you could look into factories and sort of what you could do with the regolith over in that area. I think we got some stuff to build some electronic parts here. That seems to be a bit of a bottleneck for us. We're running low on electronic parts. Sydney, Australia, right on. Always happy to see people from all over the world. In case you've never tuned in before, you're not familiar, I am GrilledCheeseSandies from the Discord. You're always welcome to ping me, say hi, ask what's up, see how things are going. And I am from Canada. What about making a chat in the game? Hey, Trellix. So we definitely try to encourage our discussion and collaboration over on the Discord. That's where we send lots of people. We try and encourage community building over there. Just like the amount of depth and the support that we have there for, you know, any of the stuff we have going on is really, really good. Like, we can host all of our community stuff, any giveaways, any like voice chats where we can all hop on together. All of those tools are already available to us in that community, and that's where we try to focus everybody. Any benefit in knowing your neighbor in habitats? Maybe? I would say it's a neutral. Don't know if that's gonna be something, but assuming that joining somebody's settlement is going to benefit you, you might as well get to know the ones who are closest to you, and if they have things that you need, it'd be really convenient for me to, like, hop over here and grab any of these things, right? I came from the Discord, but I literally started a few days ago. Nice, right on. I like your teamwork, and thanks everyone for the answers. Yeah, of course. When Twitch emojis. So yeah, I mean, obviously, we've met the requirements to get all that stuff turned on. I don't know how much demand there is for it. Or is everyone here like, you're all rearing to subscribe to this channel so you can get access to some Million on Mars Twitch emojis. If that's like top priority for people, you know, we could probably bump it up the list, but I didn't know how much interest we had for that. There's a plot next to one of mine that's been empty for months. How do I find the dude and make him an offer? Hey, Meldrak, so 100%, this is something that we are looking into. So in the near future, you will be able to, maybe not near future, but on the roadmap, we have plans to be able to click plots like anywhere on Mars and send them an offer for their plot. Or at least be able to go find it on like AtomicHub or Nifty Blocks so that you could put in that offer. Any way to see the price of the objects in the market? Average last sold, what is the floor price, or how many of that object? So we specifically are avoiding doing things like that to avoid market manipulation. So when all the numbers were public and anyone could see anything, there was definitely more issues with people just adjusting the price on a whim. They could just put in whatever they wanted, start selling a bunch of things for one when there was no floor, because if the floor is visible, there's no offers. People could change the price to whatever they wanted, right? So we're trying to avoid that going forward. That's why that exists in the format that it does. What will the habitats be used for? For renting out things on your land. Once I've seen announcements for that deposited seeds, we'll get some coins. I deposited one. Did I misunderstand that? Potentially, call me trader. You'd maybe ask on the Discord for a little more depth and info on that one. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about. You could post the NFT to the Discord and ask what you were supposed to get for it. Did prices for the land deed go up earlier? Rare land was... Oh, yeah. So land deeds, if you're talking about Generation 1 land, has gone like up and up and up. Mostly because they are now limited and very difficult to get. Habitats be viewable in the map view, so you'll see chunks of land rather than individual hexes. Yeah, so definitely something that's planned. You know, everything being one unit is something that I think we've seen leaks for in the past and is planned and is something on the roadmap for sure. Can you rent out your habitat? I don't think so, because I think there wouldn't be much benefit to doing that, right? Because you need it... Oh, did we... Why did this max go to 2? Did I press a button incorrectly? Anyway, we'll leave that. That's fine. You get the coins to get the seeds. Oh, I see. Yes. You'll want to head to the shop. So those resource NFTs that you deposited got you some amount up here. And you can use those resource credits to purchase the seeds that you're after. Where's Styles? I don't know who that is. Migration to Sol. We'll have a Dusk Sol liquidity pool or something in that idea. So, for anyone who's not aware right now, there is a liquidity pool for Dusk Wax. But that is not, it's not created or run by any, like, the Million on Mars doesn't run that liquidity pool. It's made and supported by players, and presumably the same thing would happen when we migrate to Sol. If a liquidity pool were to exist, it would be created and run by the players. My question was about depositing seed NFTs will give resource coins. I believe that depositing seed NFTs would give you a mix of seeds, but I haven't done it in a very long time. I could do it and let you know how it goes. Do we know when Metis will have a solid use case? Yes, it already does. You can already use Metis in at least a few areas. Yes, there you go. Neem let you know. You can use it to transport buildings right now. You can also make hauling tokens with it. Hey, Johnny, welcome on in. All right, let's have a look here. We will grab a seed NFT just to see what the process is for someone wondering what this seed pack does. All right, there we go. Seed pack acquired. Will Metis have more uses in the future? Absolutely. So this is something I highly, 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 highly encourage everybody watching and listening to do. If you do not already have a library, go figure out how to acquire a library. Either purchasing one in the shop here for a 450 Dusk, or picking up the NFT. Place down that library and pick up the chapters. Pick up chapter 1, pick up chapter 2. The lore that is included here, if you read through the story, gives you a lot of insight into what is coming in the future and what things might be more useful, what stuff is coming up, how things might be integrated. There's a lot of hints dropped just by reading the stories. Are the art NFTs going to be used someday? Yeah. I can't really elaborate on that, but yeah, in the future, sure. Definitely the biggest, like, art NFT coming in the future, we've looked at in the past, or we've, like, briefly touched on, I think, has been advertised in a few places. Martisans are a thing that's coming. You can read more about those in the white paper, or in any of the info on Soul and that stuff that's coming. You get daily research papers for... Yeah, so each day that you read through those stories... if you read the chapter, you go to the bottom and you complete the chapter. The first time you complete the chapter, you'll get a bunch of Dusk for free. And then every day after, you'll get one research paper every single day. So you can really fund your research by investing in those chapters. Not to mention the amount of, like, heads up that you get on all the stuff that's coming. Yeah, you get 150 the first time you complete them. What do we think about the giveaway of the common mining rig? Yeah, I mean, if we hit one, of course. As per always, if you've never tuned into the stream before, if we ever hit a Rusty Rigs, either a Roverworks or a rig while we're streaming, we will absolutely give it away to anyone who has tuned in that day. We'll find someone to give it away to. Let's charge up these guys, get this going. I've been reading them, but not actually reading them, the stories. I mean, you gotta... I cannot recommend it highly enough that you... like, read the stories if you want to know what's coming. I mean, personally, they're just, like, very engaging to me. So we're gonna get all this copper from here. We're gonna continue advanced scavenging. And... that's a lot of copper coming in. We have to figure out where we're gonna get a bunch of empty power cells. Maybe we'll have to finally sell some full power cells. Also curious, how many broken power cells has everybody piled up? And, like, who out there actually knows how to fix them? Okay, we can, like, reload some of our SAB reactors, I guess. I don't know if there's any building we've been using that's actually, like, chewing through power. We have no ores to make plates right now. I guess our smelters are going through a fair bit of power. Maybe we can get some more in here. Only 6? Oh, man, that must be nice. Best play after claiming a piece of land? Probably putting buildings on it would be my recommendation as the next step. I just bought library based on your tip. I don't have chapter 1. Should I buy it also, or is that not so important? I'd put, yeah, getting the chapters, getting chapter 1, getting chapter 2, so high priority. Oh, man, pick both of those up. I mean, you only got to grab, like, a common one off of AtomicHub or Nifty Blocks, and you'll get a good chunk of Dusk the first time you do them. Okay, we can throw a bunch of power cells in here. We're really just trying to, like, make a bunch of empty power cells by throwing power into our buildings here. Your lab can repair power cells. So, call me trader, you are correct, though you need research from the library before you unlock the recipe. So, personally, I haven't learned how to fix power cells yet. I need to do the research in the library and eventually unlock the recipe. But we can have a look at sort of what that means and how one would do that, if that's something that people are interested in. Hey, Fairway, welcome on in. First time in the stream, hey? Dock down range, welcome, welcome. Costly to upgrade library first? Yeah. chapter ROI is like immediate. Yeah, yeah. If you've already got a library, then you get your 150 Dusk back like just as soon as you read the first chapter. Or I guess as soon as you read any chapter. And that it's a steady income as well. If you're a new player and you can focus on, I forget to claim my research paper like every other day. But it's basically like research papers are like 2-3 Dusk or something. That's just free Dusk every day as a new player. Yeah, it's a steep cost to get upgraded. Is there any skill for scavenging planning to be a full-time scavenger? Yeah, absolutely. Training Hall coming out on Thursday. So read and claim? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I sold broken power cells, can't get the recipe? Yeah, it's really tough. The research reminder? Chapter benefits? Oh, yeah, yeah. This is, oh, excuse me. So if we have a little bit of an explore on what this means. In order to fix broken power cells, you need to have learned the recipe, either 1, 2, or 3. To get it from the library, if your library is level 2, you can do chemistry research in order to get the basic one, Power Cell 1. If your library is level 4 or higher, it will unlock Power Cell 2. And once your library is level 9 or 10, you have a chance to get Repair Power Cell 3. Obviously, those upgrades get steeper and steeper in cost. Getting your library up that high is going to be pretty tough for your average player. And the chance to drop this recipe is very low, like 1%, 2%, 1 in 50, 1 in 100, something like that. So it's a very long-term thing to unlock the ability to do it. But once you have it, if you're one of the few players that can actually repair broken power cells, like, you're set. There's such a profit avenue there for you that nobody else has unlocked. Sorry, the continual look away is because the cat is maybe trying to invade the computer space here, so... we're trying not to divert too much attention to the cat. Alright, let's finish up plugging in a few more empty power cells. Do we recommend laying a couple of libraries to get recipes? So, if your main focus is you just want to acquire, like, one recipe in order to do broken power cells, you could make a bunch of level 2 libraries and have them all going. If you really just want the Repair Power Cells 3, you could, you know, dismantle all those libraries into shards and build one really good library and do your things there instead. Loving the content. Thank you so much, Kingslayer. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're here to answer player questions and make sure everybody has a good feel for the game, knows what's going on, is enjoying all of the gameplay, and to help people out. Oh, of course, as well, we occasionally click the Rusty Rigs button, and if we ever hit a rig or a Roverworks from this, we give that away on stream. So, we press that button, you know, a couple times throughout the stream. Is there a limit on the land plots? Or in a perfect future, we can have all of Mars? Yeah, we can expand everywhere. There's really no limit. Loads and loads of room. Will it be possible to dismantle broken power cells? Not something that's planned, but potential. It'd be funny if you started the stream one day and instead of you, the cat is in the chair. Yeah, I've definitely had an intro video in the past with the cat as a main focus. What are my chances of getting grow mushrooms? Got 2 level 2 libraries going. Like we said earlier, it's all of those recipe drops are the same chance. It's either 1 or 2%, so 1 in 50 or 1 in 100, something like that. Hey, yeah. Oh man, I love the community building aspect is my favorite part of tuning in and chatting with everyone and hearing everybody else's stories. Like, are there any new players who had like an exciting discovery moment in the last couple weeks as you started playing or just hopped on to Million on Mars? I guess we could show like 1 or 2 other things that are from the Discord, from the leaks, in case people haven't made their way over there and haven't checked it out yet. Let's see. we go here, we go to leaks, we can pop open this guy, open original, and bam. So we're not going to linger on this for too long. But because this is going to be like way up there. If you're a new player, like this chart isn't going to mean anything to you. Hey, DMAC day is going so pretty fine so far. Thank you for asking. Made it here of about 14 plots. That's exciting. 2 copper lockboxes. Wow, that's amazing. Founder pack, got a rare building. Nice, nice. Food, coffee from the market, 1,000 regolith. Man, everyone's got such fun, like, I hopped in and this thing happened, and bam, like, copper lockboxes as a new player is huge. You get them from scavenging, Neem, but they're, like, such a rare drop, and they sell for, like, 200 or more Dusk. As a new player who's just, like, clicking that scavenging button, that's a crazy find. That's huge. Yeah, so, I mean, we're not gonna dig into this guy too much. I just wanted to showcase, like, the level of complexity coming in the future for some of the stuff. This chart, if you want to explore it more, is over on the Discord. You're welcome to go check it out. And it just sort of breaks down, like, the chains that we have in order to produce some of our more complicated objects. So this one in particular is habitats. Yeah. Oh, right, I totally forgot that we were going to deposit a seed pack to show someone what that did. Pirate radio, what level your pirate radio should be to become profitable. So you'll have to do a little breakdown on that one. It's advanced scavenging specifically. You managed to learn on your 8th try? Look at this! 8th try to learn how to grow mushrooms. That's crazy. Okay, so let's deposit this seed pack for whoever it was that was asking what it did when we deposit. Yeah, okay, deposit this seed pack. Good, good. What do I do to get advanced scavenging working? Yeah, we'll show you here in just a second. Yeah, so it looks like 1 carrot seed from a seed pack. Okay, so to acquire advanced scavenging, we're going to go to Duskworks Supplies. We're going to go to the Novice Scavenging Tools, and we'll purchase these. Alternatively, you can go to Resource Credits and purchase it with Resource Credits here. Got a lockbox, opened it, got rover wheels. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good hit. Might have been more worth it to just sell the lockbox, but you took the gamble. We'll be able to make or buy scavenging tools in the future. Absolutely. So that's the kind of thing that we want to eventually put in the hands of players. So everything is player generated, right? You make the scavenging tools. You sell it to somebody else. You all set the price. Level 4, Pirate Radio has been profit for me. Level 3 is iffy. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at Pirate Radio. We can determine, crushed my founder token hopes yesterday. Okay, so if we're looking at vibes, because this is everything in the Pirate Radio, so between 3.5 and 4. So if we estimate 4 on the high side to help us with our math on the Pirate Radio here, we can have a look at, say, the 4th song. For 16 Dusk, we can play the song. It's actually going to be less than that. For 3.5, it's actually going to be 14 Dusk, so it's probably going to be profit if we're getting these for 3.5. Once we get to this 5th song, we're looking at definitely profit. 5 times 4 is this minimum of 20. So basically the 5th song and better, you're probably going to make profit. 6 times 4 is 24, so we're going to make profit by playing these songs. Hey, Word, welcome on in. Yeah, you're gonna want manual. You're gonna want to, is it manual? Manual Spinoza. Have lots of vibes. What do I do with those? Better to sell them to the market. So if you have a pirate radio of level 5 or better, no, you have this at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or better, you want to do the math on whether or not you can sell the vibes or use them for more profit. Manual. All right, got it. It's my fault they're 3.75. Transform, pushing up the price. This is the famous cheese sandy? Ah, we're not that famous. We just hang out on Discord and build the community and chat with all the people and see how people are doing. How many total shards is it to get to level 5? Oh boy, we have a chart for this. If we go to the player guide. And we have a look for Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio. And we scroll through all the stuff on Pirate Radio. And we have a look at Shards. There's a chart right here that tells you everything you need to know. So to get to level 5, it takes 72 total shards. And also 220 Dusk for the upgrades along the way. If you feast, happy hour, coffee on cooldown, the stamina from Pirate Radio is huge. Oh, yeah. I mean, even if they're not on cooldown, like, Pirate Radio is such a good way to pull in extra stamina, right? And you actually earn Dusk as long as you're picking songs that are profitable to play. The packs can be juicy sometimes. Which packs are you opening that are juicy packs? Thinking of getting the blueprint pack, had to give up 72 wax, not getting anything. Ah, I see. That's what we're talking about. Opening packs and just hoping for the best. We'll play the Yearning as well. That's probably worth it. Get a little bit of stamina, and we said Evening Stroll was also worth it, right? 5 times 4. Yeah, we're earning money from Evening Stroll as well. This Twitch helped to sell my last Pirate Radio shards. You think someone was listening in and picked them up? We gotta get a different track going here. Let's pick something. Oops. Yeah, we'll go back to Evening Stroll. The Rover and Bazaar combo would be good now if you don't want to pay crazy amounts for each shard. Yeah, so we've shown it on stream a lot in the past, but basically you can turn in your coins, or turn your shards into Bazaar coins and gamble them for other shards. So if you want, if you're after solar panel shards, but you have a bunch of spare water filter shards, you can turn them into coins and then come gamble them here. Might have missed it. Can you give a library demonstration? I don't know about demonstration, but we can answer anything specific that you're wondering about it. How can I get the Pirate Radio? If you go to the shop and you go to Duskworks Supplies, Pirate Radios are for sale here for 300 for the radio. And you can buy batches of 30 shards for 3,000. Or you can buy and dismantle one radio, which gives you 2 to 4 shards. So on average, you'll get this same cost value of 1 shard equals 100. Yeah, so the Pirate Radio is a steep investment to level up, but the profits that you get from playing those higher recipes give you just straight ROI, right? So it's an easy one to talk about ROI on stream. You invest, a couple thousand. So say we invest 10,000 Dusk into a Pirate Radio. That costs us 1,000 wax. And we know how much Dusk we're earning because we can look at those profits, and you can do the math on how long it's going to take you based on the profits from your Pirate Radio to earn back that 10,000 Dusk and cash it back out. That's probably going to be like ballpark math, like a couple of months. It's not like you're looking at immediate returns, but after you've earned back that initial investment, you're just making straight profit a few months down the road. When new job board? Near future. Tied into skills, so sort of the same idea. Training hall is coming on Thursday, then probably not far behind that. The white paper should be updated so we can see what tasks are locked behind the level you plan to upgrade accordingly. Hey, Styles, welcome on in. That is a fair point and recommendation, and I highly suggest you head to the Discord to make that comment in the suggestions channel over there. That would be the place to drop it and the place to let people know. Ideally. What else do we want to look at? Oh yeah, we could drop another Rusty Rigs here. Hope for the best. More ice today. Okay, let's see. Did we finish charging everything? We had a lot of power cells to plug in. I don't think we got through all of them. Yeah, we need to make more empty power cells. So, any of our buildings that we can throw a few more power cells into. So Leah, I think you're asking specifically about the Steam game there, right? And the Steam game absolutely still exists. You can head over to Steam, you can give it a play. It's just not in as active development as the Wax game. If you needed 500 solar panel shards of the same rarity and you had infinite Dusk, but you didn't want to lose money, what's your first instinct on how you'd do that? Okay, I need solar panel shards, and I have infinite Dusk. I'd put up a buy order for like 1,000 Dusk per shard, and I'd tell everyone to sell me their shards, and the free market would go to work. Like, if you have infinite Dusk, then... Oh, losing money. Oh, sorry. That's an important caveat. So if I want to earn those solar panel shards... Okay, so you're gonna lose money because you're buying shards, but you're looking for like a roughly fair price to pay for them, right? So ideally, the best way you're going to acquire shards from scratch is either going to be paying their price in the market, whatever that may be, or you can acquire those shards from rover missions. I have 1.8 Dusk. I feel so poor. Yeah, so just keep on scavenging, make your way through Mars, and getting all the help you can from new people, or from other players over on the Discord, who are always happy to help out new players. If you haven't already, start saving up those daily rations. Don't use your daily rations. Save up 30 of them. Got goosebumps when I saw those 3D art, not just cards, like NFTs right now. Yeah. I've been looking at the collab airdrop. Mom drops are usually premium access packs. Pretty much just benefit of new players. Oh, so Doc, if you're ever looking at those for like big giveaways and stuff, generally if you're a winner who already plays our game, and you would win an access pack, we'll give you a supply pack instead. So you do get some benefit. Hi from Argentina. Welcome on in. Happy to have you. How did you find your way to the stream? Okay, we can recharge all of these. That'll get us a few more empty power cells that we can charge up. Is buying the novice scavenging tools worth it? Absolutely. You can do the math every time you do that scavenge. You're going to spend 50 Dusk on the scavenging tools, and you're going to get some amount of Dusk back from things that you earn. Alright. So yeah, you'll get some amount of Dusk back from the things that you're scavenging and selling them on the market. Generally, you're going to profit more than the 50 that you invested. How many advanced scavenging can you do for 50 Dusk? You can do 50. It says right on the tools when you purchase them. These streams are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You got a legendary Gen 2 land. Oh, that's exciting. You bought them with supply pack stuff. From the Dominican. Hey, right on. Welcome on in. Plus the experience is the most important part right now. Yeah, advanced scavenging experience is going to be huge. Yeah, okay. Down we go. Alright, we're going to step away for just one moment while we figure out where to put this cat so she's not right up in the stream's business. We will return momentarily. All right, we are back. Experience is the most important, of course. And yeah, if you're collecting resource points and then you get some of those packs and you head over to the resource credits, you can turn in chunks of resource credits in exchange for land. You can also buy a bunch of other stuff on here if you're a new player and you're like, man, I need seeds to grow. I need water, ran out of food, that kind of thing. Got lucky with a legendary mining rig. Nice. Oh man, every time someone says I got lucky, I go over, I press the Rusty Rigs button, and I'm like, please, Maybe this time. Because, man, it'd be so cool to be able to give one away on stream for somebody. I'm sure it'd be really interesting if there's anyone who's tuned into a good number of streams who could track how many times we've pressed the button on stream if we actually profited from doing it. We'd need to hit something in under 100, right? So under 100 clicks, we would have to actually hit the Rusty Rig or the Rover Works for giving away. Right, we need to finish charging up the rest of those solar panels over here. And yeah, we got a little bit more time. Explain how to get resource credits. So you can acquire resource credits from finishing the tutorial, as well as from getting resource NFTs on the secondary market. So you get those from supply packs, and you get supply packs either from being a founder and you get some drops every week, or we give away supply packs sometimes as prizes in giveaways. There was a tutorial, but it was introduced, depending on how long you've been playing, it may have been introduced after you started playing. Haven't opened a supply pack. Yeah. Picking jobs is a nightmare. Can something be done with it? Yeah, absolutely. So call me trader if you're not already on the Discord. If you head over there and you do the little squiggly to ask the bot a question and you type in job or jobs, we've got a link to an explanation on like why players have been trained. Started in March and the tutorial was there. There you go. Yeah. Click as fast as you can. So the whole purpose. So anyone who's not sort of aware of the concept and why we're doing this, we are introducing all these skills so that jobs have requirements that players will meet by developing their skills in certain areas. So this hopefully will turn this job market away from this like click as fast as you can, race to the bottom, like who can do it the quickest, collaborative downward trend, into a focused area for each player. You're always looking for the top paying chemistry jobs. You're looking for the top paying farming jobs because you have skill in that area. And it means that you can demand more if you have a higher skill. So for example, if you, like, maybe somebody out there has the recipe for repair power cell 3 and they can, you know, they have their lab set up in order to repair them, but they're not an experienced chemist. They don't have the skills required to actually do this recipe. They gotta hire the workers in order to do it. Maybe they personally need to spend their stamina on like charging power cells or doing something else, right? Started a few days before advanced scavenging drop. Yeah. Yeah, that may have been pre-tutorial. First time user experience was introduced, I don't know the day off the top of my head. So I wonder if we have done enough advanced scavenging to have unlocked, or to have made it to 30,000 total experience. We could go check out our inventory here. That's what we were trying to do by the end of the stream today. I know we were getting pretty close. Hey, we did it! Just over 30,000 experience. Without wanting you to increase prices on things you're looking to buy, what are you going to work on next for your personal empire? Is there building you're trying to get more of, leveled up, or are you prepping for upcoming stuff? Yeah, so personally, I'm just getting ready for the training hall, so that's why I was trying to get 30,000 scavenging experience. Not really any target in particular, this is just what I personally was chasing. Some of my personal goals are prepping my settlement to be ready to rent out. Welcome to the 30K club. Hey, thanks. So, like, you know, making plots like this, where if I'm gonna rent out my settlement to other people, because you saw, like, I was struggling to even make enough empty power cells. Like, I'm actually generating probably more power than I need. So having plots like this that I can lend out to people, you know, yeah, come to this plot and you can charge your power cells here, or come to this plot and you can, you know, these are all maxed out chem labs. You can come here to repair all your power cells. That kind of thing. Making specialized plots that are going to be for people to use in the future. Hey, congrats, Neem. That's exciting. So yeah, in the future I'll also like move all these machine shops, which have 35 space. Probably get like 3 of them piled onto a land. I think I had 175 up here. Like 175 is divisible by 35, so I could actually get like a pile of rare machine shops piled onto this land. Oh, it looks like our water filtering is all done up here. When will we get something from scavenging XP? So on Thursday is when we're expecting the drop for what was that? Oh, that was power, that's why. Thursday is when we're expecting the training hall to drop. And the training hall is where you will exchange your experience and some research from the library in exchange for leveling up your skill. I believe it's also going to take an amount of time to train that skill, because we don't want somebody to be able to buy into just being the best, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to just have someone with like 100,000 Dusk that they bought from just using wax to be able to purchase the required stuff and immediately unlock like the 200th level scavenger. Like, that doesn't make sense. They didn't spend the time training that skill. Okay, we have a little bit of time left here on the stream. We're coming up on an hour here, and we try not to go too long when we're doing these. Does anyone have any questions about sort of any of the stuff that's out there publicly about the training hall or skills or anything that's coming for those? And anything that people are wondering about. It doesn't even have to be about those. If you're wondering anything, you're a new player, you want to know stuff about any buildings. Will we need wax for Thursday? Yes. Will there be a shop for exchanging your scavenging XP for some items? No. So your scavenging XP is going to be specifically for training your scavenging skill. Please tell us something about the training hall. Rust, I feel like you might need to watch the whole thing if you're just tuning in. That's what we've been talking about all day. Will the training hall cost be similar to the library? Probably. But it'll follow that same release pattern where you pay for the drop on NFT blocks, and then sometime later it's released in-game. That's just the pattern that we follow with those buildings as they're released. Show how to do a mission. What kind of mission are you wondering about? Curious about your thoughts on profitable buildings you'd focus on. I have almost all the buildings and a lot of solar, and most margins look tight. Yeah, most margins are tight. And, you know, as soon as I say this is the thing that's earning me the most money, everybody else filters over to that thing, right? So really it's just look at the market, look at the cost of making a thing, and figure out if like 5 steel, 5 aluminum plates, and 2 power cells is going to cost you less than 2 machine parts or whatever, right? Rover missions. Yeah, we can definitely open that up here and just have a look. So rover missions, you get either a hauling rover or an explorer rover. You send it on a mission. So for example, this is a 0 risk mission because our rover works is upgraded. It takes 60 power and has a chance to bring back shards. Generally, this mission will bring back like a little bit of common and uncommon shards. These other rewards are much rarer. It's just showing them as an example of what you could get. One other thing I've been wondering, obviously, how to okay. Is it completely impossible to invite people if you're going to share the same Wi-Fi as them? No, of course. Like, if you are all individual people all playing the game, that's fine. If you're human people playing the game, you're fine. We have human players sharing connections. Like, you know, my wife and I both play. My brother plays. Yeah, if you're people and you're playing, you're fine. Will you develop your skills to get more chances at good stuff when you scavenge? Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I've been piling up scavenging XP like lots of other people, and I'm really hoping to see what benefit I get from that. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of people who are really good at scavenging because that's the skill that's been out the longest, or the one we've been gathering experience for, but it'll be interesting to see what other skills come out and what people choose to specialize in, because no one's going to be able to specialize in everything. Has there been a discussion about land or building material or building rentals? I know it's been mentioned in the past. Not sure if anything new has been said. Yeah, habitats and settlements are going to address that. And the idea would be that you would rent specific buildings from people. Like, I say you can use the solar panel for like 10 dusk a day or whatever, and then you can use all these slots. And if it was sitting here idle for me, but renting it out to someone is netting me 10 dusk and they're profiting more than that, but that's worth it for me to lend it out, then that's definitely something to look into, right? Didn't want to bot automatically banning. Yeah. So as long as, like, if you're human players and you're playing the game, especially if you come say hi on the Discord, like, that's the easiest way to make sure people know who you are. Excuse me. Alright. Any last questions? Anything anyone is wondering before we call it here for the day? Obviously, if you are just tuning in or you missed any of the details of anything we talked about today, you are always able to catch us over on YouTube, or you're able to watch back the VOD. Come join us on the Discord if you haven't. Really friendly people over there, great community, love hanging out with everybody. Need more than 120 wax? Yeah, so you need wax for the first drops, and then eventually it's sold in-game. So if you're willing to wait until it's released in the shop, you don't need to buy it for wax. Wax is just what you generally will need on the initial drop day. What kind of prices are you thinking of charging for one of your solar farms for rent? So you'd have to look at, like, the profit, right? So if someone's able to charge 369, this is 11 times 3 is 33. And say they can earn easily like 2 dusk per thing. So somebody could earn basically like 33, 66 twice a day because it's 13 hours. You could probably earn like 130 something dusk from this single solar panel per day. So, you know, I would just do that math and then talk to that person and be like, look, if you pay me 50 dusk a day, you can use this solar panel. That's maybe a little steep, right? 50% of the profits from the solar panel? Yeah, maybe that's a little bit too high, and you negotiate and you figure out what it's worth it to actually rent. But yeah, anyone who's just tuning in, if it's your first time, definitely swing by the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see any new tutorials that are coming out. Yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us here on Twitch if you ever want to see if we're going live. We are also always, we always post on Twitter. We always post on Twitter anytime that we go live on Twitch. So if Twitter's your thing as well, you can always catch us there. All right. You have to buy the empty solar cells to replenish, don't forget. Yeah, that too. Yeah, you have to buy and sell. All right. And there's the YouTube channel for anyone who wants to go check it out. All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. We'll do one last Rusty Rigs before we turn it off here for the day. Bam. Bam. Oh, wouldn't have that would have been the best one to hit. That would have been amazing. All right. We'll catch you all around the Discord. Definitely come say hi. Ping me if you have any questions at all. And, yeah, I hope everyone has a good one.